Yeah, that's all. And coffee for two, please.
No coffee for me, just one water, please. Thank you. It's Charles.
Daddy, do you make Mommy angry again?
No. Now, why would you say that?
Mommy looks sad. And she's always tired or sleepy.
Oh, maybe she's upset because she's so tired and sleepy.
Is she tired and sleepy because of me?
No, absolutely not. You'll always make us happy.
You're still in Brazil? When will you be back? And nothing. There's something I want to tell you. I miss you. That's why I wanted you to call me back. I'm fine. No, really, I am. Like, oh, you don't need to worry about me. Oh, is that right?
Twice the call got disconnected. I tried calling back, but no one answered.
This 3GH Studios does sound dodgy.
For a creative studio, its social media presence is almost non-existent. Interestingly, all the companies listed in Melody's resume, with the exception of Celia's, have little or no digital footprint. It's a dead end.
Not quite.
You know something?
I met Melody's former boss once, a Jean-Pierre. He supposedly runs a private equity firm in Paris, but the suit he was wearing looked like a rental.
You've gotten Adib to follow up?
Yes, and I can confirm that he wasn't bluffing about his name, so we can meet him later.
How's Uncle Charles, Mom?
Good. He's in Brazil, and he asked me to join him there.
All the way in Brazil.
Well, I haven't decided yet.
Why not?
Well, if I go, who's gonna take care of you?
You can bring me.
And what about school?
Grandma says I'm smart. Maybe I don't need to go to school anymore.
No, you still have to go to school.
Daddy's right.
Can I play outside?
Not too far so I can see you. You don't believe I'm going to visit Charles?
Well, you can't blame me for wondering how far you'll go to hide your little lies.
I am visiting Charles. Can you stop being paranoid?
It's not paranoia, it's distrust.
I don't have my family with me like you, James. I haven't seen my mom since she remarried. Charles is the closest family I have. Why do I even need to explain it to you?
Well, that's a problem with guilt, isn't it?
How's your mom today?
Still moody. She says Akadabe away again where he came yesterday.
Well, I don't blame her. The Shellys gave her so much grief. You know, if I were Auntie Maywan, I'd just ban the Shellys from my stall forever. Handsome, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Morning. The reports are on your desk.
Thanks. Zara, regarding Auntie Maywan, I'm so sorry for the way things turned out.
You owe Auntie Maywan the apology, not me.
If you just listen to try to understand the circumstances...
What's there to understand? You basically threw the underdog under the bus to save KSUH from another scandal.
Yes, I did that. But would the exposure have done Ella any good? The Lows are doomed to lose.
And how do you know?
Because it's Kwan Shelley United Holdings. Charles doesn't give a damn about us Shelleys, much less Ella. He will protect the company at all costs. So yes, I let Auntie Maywan down, but I thought I could make it up to her through the KSF funding.
She doesn't want anything to do with it, so you can't even make any amends now.
This is your nasi lemak. Enjoy your meal.
Good to see Rose looking happier today.
Was she unhappy?
You two were quarreling yesterday.
Did we?
That's what I heard.
No, we're just having a spirited discussion.
What about?
Stuff.
Rose can be quite headstrong. Were you arguing because she wanted to get her way?
No, she's great. If it wasn't for her, how can this place flourish?
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, lovely. No problem. Lovely to see you again.
This is Matthew, my godson.
All right, Sean. Yeah, hey.
Hope you don't mind I join you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, by all means. Yeah, sure.
Well, I wanted to speak to you more about Melody's experience. You say you're in private equity in Paris.
We?
And how is Melody's understanding of the business?
I mean, she was my best PA.
Yes. Did she learn anything about your business while working for you in Paris? You see, I was thinking of giving her more responsibilities. Will she understand, say, the processes of delistings and leverage buyouts?
Possibly.
Vous ne comprenez pas moi. Melody parle français. Et vous aussi?
Hold that thought. Hang on, I've just got to take this phone call. Hang on a second, I'll be back in a minute. Hang on.
I don't think he's coming back.
No. This is as good as you getting cut off on the phone.
So, what are you going to do about Melody?
Nothing. I quite enjoy watching Celia squirm every time she sees Melody.
But I think whatever Melody is planning has something to do with Yok and Shen.
Matthew, those are not compelling reasons for me to help you.
Hello, stranger. Wanna have lunch?
I've got a meeting.
How about after?
I can't.
You're doing it again.
What?
Blowing hot and cold with me. I just want to be a friend. Did Yok Shelley tell you to stay away from me?
No, it's got nothing to do with her. I think you should get that.
Hi, Mrs. Shelley.
Melody, get the meeting room ready urgently. Make sure you're there to take minutes.
Yes, Mr. Shelley. Hey, how's the traveling going?
I'm still in Singapore, actually. I'm couch surfing at a friend's place. You know I got a call from your boss?
Eunice? How did she get your number?
I don't know, I thought she got it from you.
What did she want?
I'm not sure, but she started speaking to me in French, and you know I don't know any French.
Could she be on to meet? Did you meet her alone?
No, her godson was there.
Godson. Matthew?
Well, I hope I didn't get you in trouble. Keep in touch.
Hey! Can I interest you in some boo-boo terigu? Harris made it.
Harris, no thanks.
You sure? It's almost as good as Cat Rose's.
Better not let Chi hear that. She'll flip.
She's just paranoid about Harris.
For a good reason. If he can whip up one of Adina's signature desserts in such a short time, there's no stopping him from replicating the entire menu.
True. You really think he would rip us off?
No, he won't do that to Rose. And you know why? Because he likes Rose.
No way. Really?
I saw the way he looked at Rose, the way they banter. Even Natasha has noticed something.
Well, Harris might like Cat Rose, but I doubt anything will come of it.
Explain?
It's just too consumed managing Adina's and taking care of Khalid to entertain any romantic interests.
She won't have the headspace to handle a relationship.
And Ibu doesn't like Harris, so she'll never stand for it.
So I hear Charles is in Brazil.
Yeah, Emily's gonna go visit him.
Oh, right.
Did she tell you?
Oh, well, so she told me that she hadn't decided, so...
Oh, I heard she's decided. Looks like you're gonna have to look after Maxine all on your own.
Well, that was the first time for everything. Thanks.
We're at a clinic now, waiting to see the gynae. He's going to check to make sure that you're growing well. I'm sorry that you're going to be a secret for a while more. Things are a little complicated right now. But I'm going to sort it out. It's going to be okay. We'll be okay.
Here.
Thanks.
I think you're gonna need this when Emily goes on a trip.
princess hair tutorial for dads.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you have to wash your hair every day. You know, detangle, blow dry, the whole works. Yeah. And then to keep it neat, you probably have to put in a ponytail or maybe a simple braid.
What's a braid? Is this some kind of bread?
It's a pigtail, but fancier.
I know what a braid is.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
It's actually a great way for you to bond with Maxine. Although, with those clumsy fingers, you actually might make her really mad.
A good point. Maybe I should practice on you.
Oh, I saw that.
Cik Adina, teh halia for you. My father's recipe.
Thank you. Yes?
Can I ask you, Cik, how you started?
You want to know?
Yeah.
What for? So you can open a restaurant just like mine and steal my customers, is it?
No. I don't think I can steal your customers. I can sense their loyalty. That's why I wanted to know how you started and kept it going for so long.
It's true. Many people tried to copy us, but they never succeeded. I took time to develop the recipe of every dish I serve. I researched, I experimented, I cooked, and I adjusted, and I cooked, and I adjusted until I perfected all my recipes.
Oh, I can only imagine the blood and sweat.
Not really. I enjoyed doing it. Even though many people told me F&B is too tough, too competitive, that's not to say it was easy, but it was easier because I enjoyed it.
So it was passion that drove you?
No, passion is just 1%. The rest is, like you say, blood, sweat, and tears. But you should know all that. Your father had his stall. For how long?
I don't know it at all. My parents kept me away. I think it was their way of protecting me. They wanted something better for me.
Melody, please stop calling me.
Shen, listen. Are you being harassed by any Shellys?
No.
Good. I was worried they might be onto you as well.
Who's... Hey, what's going on?
Eunice and Matthew, they're checking up on me.
Why?
I have to go. Take care of yourself.
Wait, Melody?
Hi, Melody.
Oh, hi. Looking for Mrs. Shelley. She's not here yet. If you'll excuse me.
Actually, the meeting that Eunice asked you to prep for is between you and me.
You and me?
Can you take a seat? I've got some questions to ask you.
About what?
About your employment history. I spoke to John Pierre, the guy who you claim to be your ex-boss.
So, I fudged a little on my CV. Everyone does that. Did Eunice put you up to this?
I'm doing this for York. Look, I don't care what your agenda against the Shelleys is, but I will protect my wife. And if you try to manipulate my friend Shen...
Manipulate Shen? Me? Is that what York told you? Ah, I see it now. This is all part of York's plan, using you and Eunice to get rid of me.
What's your problem with York?
Because she won't leave Shen alone and let him be happy without her. And it drives her crazy when he's happy with me. That's why she tries to keep us apart. I bet she's the one behind that smear article about Shen and Ella dating.
York would never do that. She has always protected Shen.
How can you defend her when she's still hung up over Shen?
Because I know they have a special bond. York saved Shen when he tried to end his life at the beach where his sister drowned.
Shen's sister?
It was a tragedy. He was devastated by the incident. He blamed himself for it.
He thought she died.
What do you mean he thought she died? Her death was reported in the news.
She didn't die.
How do you know? Why do you know so much about Shen and his family?
Because I'm his sister.
You expect me to believe that you are Shen's sister and he doesn't know you?
It's a complicated story.
Let's look at the facts. You married Louis, divorced him. Fast forward 5 years later, you appeared at BLTH, worked there for weeks, and then pretended to deliver Tao Hui to GFPH just so you can see Shen. You are either delusional or a pathological liar.
I'm not!
Well, you lied on your CV. Is Melody even your real name?
Maybe Shen is the one who's lying?
You are incredible.
Why don't you ask Shen why he fabricated this whole story about his sister and built his life around it?
Hey, Emily. I'm glad you'll be joining us in Sao Paulo.
Us? You're going to Brazil too?
Yeah, I'll be there a few days before you. We can hang out when Charles goes for his meetings if you want.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
Must I spell out for you, Taiko? I don't want to share you with Ananya. I need my brother. Can't you just act like one and be there for me? Just for me.
Zara, good, you're still here. Pencil this into Louis' calendar. I'm sending you the date and time now.
May I ask what is it for?
A date with my potential future daughter-in-law, of course.
A date or a matchmaking session?
As if there's any difference. Be sure not to pack his schedule on that day. I need him to be in top form. Relaxed, fresh, and on time.
Hey, Emily. I told Charles I won't be joining him after all.
Oh, good. He caught you?
No, I decided not to go. Things have been a little tense at home. I don't feel good about leaving Kenneth alone with the kids. So have fun.
What are you trying to prove? That you've got a hold over my brother?
I'm not trying to steal him away from you.
You think you can steal him away like how you stole James?
No, I didn't. I'm not your enemy. You know what? I don't deserve this from you, and neither does James. Even though he's not Maxine's real father, he definitely treats her like his own. In fact, he's been a lot more loyal to you than you've been to him. Of all people, with Hawk, whom James treats like his friend. So get off your self-righteous high horse. James doesn't know about you and Hawk. I won't tell him. I don't want him to feel betrayed by his wife and his best friend. If you won't end the affair, at least have the decency to be discreet.
Hey, where's Melody?
She left.
Did you say something to her? She said you and Eunice are onto her. Why are you targeting her?
Young, she's been lying about her past.
Look, who's being slippery now?
Look, I think there's more to her than she lets on. I would advise you to stay away from her.
No, you stay away from her.
What is this?
Presenting Adina's Culinary Playbook, a compilation of recipes, ideas, research, and marketing strategies.
Why are you doing this?
Look, you are not just a chef. You're an artist. Cik Adina had to perfect her recipes to make Adina's what it is today. 5 years ago, you came in and took it to the next level, revamping the menu, winning over new customers. You have done it before. You can do it again.
I could do it then because I didn't have to deal with my ex-husband coming back from prison.
This has nothing to do with him. You're just afraid because of your anosmia.
Yes, I am, of course. My anosmia changed everything. I can't tell the difference between ginger and galangal. Worse, I can't smell if something is burning. Any dish I create will be so off from Adina's style of cooking. I can't put it on the menu.
Why not? This is your restaurant. It is what you want it to be.
Adina's is Jeet's life work. I've a duty to maintain the standard.
Who says you cannot? Look, these are the chefs that suffers anosmia. Joshna Maharaj, Adam Cole. They gave lectures and even went on to teach in cooking schools. One of them even wrote 5 cookbooks. And you know what they all have in common? They're not afraid to fail. Anosmia did not stop them from innovating, so it should not stop you.
Hey, Melody, I've been calling you. Where are you? Are you alright?
I'm fine, don't worry. Eunice found out I lied on my resume, and that means it's time to move on to my next adventure.
So you're just going without saying goodbye?
That's what this call is for. Bye, Shen. Take good care of yourself.
Wait.
Yoke, do you remember the day you saved Shen at the beach?
Yeah.
But it was so long ago. How do you know that memory of that incident was accurate?
Something like that is hard to forget. What is this about?
Nothing. You better go shower and get ready for dinner.
Sorry, Mom. I've got caught up with work. I'll be there soon, okay? Yes. Yes, I said I'll be there soon, didn't I? Okay, bye, Mom. Sorry, can we pick this up later? I forgot I'm supposed to meet my mom at Adina's.
Oh, I was gonna head there for lunch too. Maybe I can join you guys and we can continue this?
My mom kind of wants to have a private discussion.
Oh, it's a matchmaking lunch. Order a meal and get a wife thrown in for free.
It's not like that.
Then what's it like then?
Not that. Okay? Let me go.